Hello YouTube, this is Drugoli from That's Never, and welcome to the next part 8 of my Redstone 3D printer tutorial. And this episode we're going to be working on the actual printing part over here, where we'll actually push our blocks forward and show us whatever creation we have put into the memory. So, from the last episode, which was the fixorial, I moved this in a little bit and placed some more repeaters, so this was flush, and there was room for this. And just move this forward, and avoided that. So now we're gonna take these forward a little bit. I'm guessing about here we'll actually have to do. We don't have that much space to work with, seeing that we have a little calculator over there. So this is gonna have to do for now. And I think I might actually need to remove this guy, because else it'll just get in the way. That bastard. Alright. So we can add delays here. And now we're going to get this to go up. As we did here, where we collected these into one single output, we want to do the same thing here. So what I'm thinking is we can do something like this, and actually get it to touch here, because any power goes through there, it's going to touch that wire. So we're going to take that up this way to, I'm actually not sure, I think that might be good enough. Let's just take this through for now. We're going to have to place some repeaters here. No, we can actually do like that, and that should block off the power from going that way. Alright. So we're going to get a repeater here, there, and go through this block and a repeater there. Then this here is going to go forward into a repeater. I'm going to dig a little tunnel thingamajig. We're going to do like so, and like that. So that's so the power can transfer from here down to here. And the same thing over here, take it forward, repeater, and dig down. Block on top. And as long as the repeater's there, the power's going to get transferred. So we're going to do like that so we can get these other wires over them without interfering. So like that. Now any power that goes through, let me just get these placed. Any power that goes through here, that line is going to go over this thing. No, it's going to go past this thing here. Get power down here, which will go this way into some stuff. And it's also going to go above here and not touch that at all. Now I'm actually starting to get a little bit worried that we don't have enough space here in the front. Yeah, this wasn't far enough. Sorry about that. Let me just quickly move this a few more blocks that way, and then I'm going to be back. Alright, so now I got to move a few blocks, so we should have enough space. So what we want to do here is we need to have some AND gates. So basically, just build 3 AND gates. And wait, this isn't for NF. Yes, we can actually do with this, I think. If we are clever, we will be able to do just with this. So add repeaters there. Alright, and then we're going to add a torch here, and torch here. Alright, good. Because what we want is we want this here, these torches down there to be off when nothing here is happening, and they want them to be able to turn off when power goes to these things. Let's just test that all of them turn on. Looks like they do. Great. And this is all part of the printing process. Alright, so now actually this is very complicated. I'm gonna just go in here and check how far there is between this here and that over there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 blocks. Perfect. Go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there. Square this one's going to be. Looks like we might just have enough space for the printer here. I sure as hell hope so. Because else it'll be pretty darn annoying. But we're gonna try. Alright, so we got that over there. We're probably gonna need to add a repeater on all of these. Awesome. So just construct the AND gates as normal. All of the torches and these here. So these are not going to get inverted over here. That's only here where we want them to be inverted. But we're going to add a repeater on all of these. Alright, so now we want this thing here to hook up to this and to that. So this actually looks like it's in the correct height. Yes. So just take it over. Like so. And we're going to get it to go to all of these. And then after that comes one of the harder parts of this, which is going to be to get all of these different AND gates and wires synchronized. That is a phone ringing, and that is totally annoying. I'm not going to answer that. Someone else can do it. I don't care. I don't have any way of muting it, so we're just going to have to do with the sound for a minute or so. Maybe less. Come on, someone must be able to pick it up. You can't be serious. Oh my god, you are serious. That is just fucking annoying. Thank you. That sure as hell took its time. Right. Anyhow, we want to get all these redstone placed, then we're going to fill it up with some repeaters, so we can get the correct timing. But before we can do that, we need to check how the timings are down below. Okay, so from here on, they have the same timing. All of these and that as well. So let's check. This one has 1, 2, 3 delay. This one has 1, 2, 3, and what do you know? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so all of these are a 1, 2, 3. Let's check here. 1, 2. So these don't have enough delay. Let's just check how far we can actually get this to go. So we want to be able to at least make it from there. So I'm going to turn the line on, and we can see how far it goes. We need to have a repeater somewhere around here. Alright, can it get over there? Yes, it can, but I know we're going to need more delay, so I'm just going to add one on all these. One here, 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 and here. So these here are actually on a 3 delay right now, because we have 1, 2, and 3 going to those. These need one more, and these as well need one more. Now all of these different AND gates, all of the lines down here at the bottom, all these lines here at the top, they should be 100% synchronized right now. So if all these get powered at the same time, or those two, that one, and that one gets powered, this here is going to give out power, plus that one, and that one is going to give out power. That's hopefully how it's going to work. So now we're going to take this out of the machine, and we're going to take it over here for now and just down to the ground. And block that off, of course. Perfect. Alright, so now I'm going to bring out some of my... where are they? Pistons. Here we go. Now we're going to start constructing our actual printing part. All these are just to control the printer. We want to actually have something that prints out as well. So I think we're going to place it somewhere in the middle here. This looks good. So you can go down to like that. Oh, actually, we're going to have them right here. And place those. So we want to be able to push these things up. Then we're going to put some blocks here and make a 3x3 tower of these. Alright. Now add some blocks back here. which we're then going to use like that. And then we just simply connect these together. Because then now this here is going to connect over to our output there, and it's going to push forward our first like pieces of blocks whenever they're done printing. So let's just check that this works. Okay, I'll go out, but this here is that back there. They're not at the same time. So I think what we're going to do is going to make it one more out. It's going to have one delay, so they're at the same time. Looks a lot prettier. Alright, this down here, of course, we're also going to hook up to something. It's going to be hooked up to that with 5 full repeaters. So let's just add these now. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 3, 4, 5. And now we need to get down below this. There's going to be blocks going in here and blocks going in over there. So we want to get below that thing. Let me see. Let's just do like this for now, so we have lots of space. If we add power to these here, that will, in fact, activate the things that we want activated. So, block this up again. If we add power to this thing, they're going to go up. So you should be able to tell now that whenever we have one line of our blocks made, it's going to get pushed up by this. Alright? And when a full 3 by 3 piece of layer of blocks is created, this is going to do. Alright, perfect. So now we want to go out a few blocks and have our tower of sand and also our blocks in between. And those things are going to be connected to our different things over here. So let's just go, I don't know, 10 blocks from this point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here we go. Add 3 there. Do the same this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there. 3 of those. Now that we're going to hook up individually to these. We do not want these overlapping in any way. That is very important. You can't just hook these together and do something like that. No, 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 no. No. That will not do. So this one here, I'll actually just go in and check to make sure. As you can see, we're going to hook up this one to that. We're going to hook up this thing to that, and so on and so forth. Let's go back. So you want to hook this thing up to that. We can't get anywhere in here. This is off zone. There's going to be blocks everywhere around here, so no blocks are allowed to be placed there. That's important. So we're going to take it as far this way as we can, get it over, and repeater. This we're going to do the same, and this the same. I think we can do it like that. So bring this over like that, in like so. And this thing's going to go around like that, and then it's going to go in like that. So again, we want to have the same delay in all of these, and we're going to have to add a delay to that. Probably going to add one to that, which means we're going to need to add a delay here. Boom. You want everything to be at the same time. Same exact timings. That's important. I guess before we hook that up, let's actually get this thing here connected. And here we're going to have 21, yes, you heard me, 21 full repeaters going this way. It's important. So let's just start by bringing this forward to here, where we're going to have our repeaters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Perfect. Going forward, and we're just going to add our repeaters so we make sure it gets there. We just at least need 21 delay. That should be good. Alright, so now let's hook up this thing over here. And again, this one we want to hook up to that, so this we need to get out the way. Again, this is off zone, so do like that, hook up. And we know we need one more delay, so we can just add that now. Because we're going to have 2 more repeaters there and there. Okay, well, that was interesting. No weather, please. I said no weather. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now we got that in both places. We want to start filling it up with some blocks. So we're going to need some sand, some glass. What do we have for glass? We have that there, and our iron. So we'll fill up iron from here and all the way back. Then go over here and do the same, but with glass. So let's see if I can get these blocks placed. Now you can see why this part was off limits. Because there's going to be lots of shit down here. So there we go. Now we're going to add a tower of sand up here. And what the sand is going to do is whenever a block is being pushed forward from here, if there wasn't any sand, the printer wouldn't be able to give out any more blocks. Glass, for example, over here. So that's why we have the sand, because the sand will fall down. So when the block has been pushed forward, the sand is going to fall down and create something that can be pushed. Actually, there's one thing I forgot we need to have over here. We need to have a shortener for the signal with 2 full repeaters. So you get a little longer, or a shorter signal, but still a little longer than what we have from there. Alright, so I think that's good. Now this printer, since these things are not that far apart, we actually only have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There should be 9 there, so 9 times 3 is the amount of blocks we have. We need at least 3 times 3 times 3 in order. So we need at least 27. I'm not sure we have that amount here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We actually just have 27, so this is actually the perfect amount of blocks that we can have back here. So just forget I said any of that other stuff. That didn't make any sense at all. Okay. Just make sure we have enough of the sand. So the same height. Needs to be the same height. It's the same height. Good. Right, so now we should actually have a fully functional 3D printer. So it's time to test it out. First, I'm going to clear all my memory. Just give that a few seconds. Looks like we're good. Make sure it's that hooked up. Yes, it is. So now I'm going to try and print something out. Going to print out a cross like this as the this bit. So let me just quickly actually may show you what it is it's going to create. Wait, no, I wouldn't use those. I need to use this stuff. So this is the first layer it's going to create. Everywhere where there's not a torch lit up, it's going to put a piece of glass. The important thing is we need to have at least 1 torch lit up on each of these rows. So you can't have this row be totally empty. There needs to be at least 1 torch lit up there. So the next part of it is going to be like this. And the last one is just going to be like this. So like the first one. Alright, so next bit. And save. And I know those things turn off, and this thing turns on again. We're ready for the next one. Alright. So the third and final bit of the memory. Gonna save this. And then I am going to hit the print from memory button. Then I'm going to cut to when it's hopefully done printing. So I'm gonna press this, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so I am back. It has now printed out the thing here. And there's one thing to note whenever you're creating something in Minecraft. It's not going to work the first time. No matter what you do, there's always going to be something wrong. That's what I noticed. It actually took a while and took like 4 tries to get this to work. And if you tried it and something failed, I'm sorry. I found 2 errors in the system. First of all, this repeater here was up there, and the power only got to about here. So that was misplaced. Just move it back here, remove that one, and boom, you're good. Second, I said that over here we needed to add an extra delay because there was only 1, 2. But what I forgot was that over here we actually also have a delay. It's from all the way back here we start. So that's 1, 2, but now we have 4. And that won't do. We need to have 3. So just turn all these back to 1 or back to the normal position, and that should do. So as you can see, it printed this out right here. And if we want to actually be correctly, these glass blocks are not supposed to be there. There's also a what the glass. Oh yes, that's actually correct. Let me place that back. Remove all the glass blocks, and we end up with our creation, which looks kind of weird. So thank you for watching. Now we are finally done with our printer, and the sad thing about it is you have to reset this back thing here every time you want to print something new out. But now we are finally done. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you were able to follow along. If there is something that is wrong with your printer, I'll recommend that you first try and go through it and check the delays. The delays is the biggest thing that it's so important in this creation here, that all of the delays are correct. So it's all in the fixorial about the delays of this thing, but this over here, everything needs to be timed correctly. So all of these, what's that? All these 12 or so lines, I'm not sure about the number, they have to hit the AND gates at the same time. They can't be any tick off, same time. And this thing here, if you didn't have this many repeaters, it would actually be too slow. So actually it would be too quick. So before this was done pushing up, it would push forward. So you need to have that many repeaters at least. I think you can do with like 2 more, maybe maximum, but 21 seems to be a pretty good number. Yes, so if anything's wrong, check your delays first of all. So thanks for watching. If there's any other problem, please just don't hesitate and send me a message on YouTube, and I'm going to try and help you out and fix your problem. Thanks for watching. I very much hope you enjoyed this. If you liked my tutorial here, we very much appreciate it if you could do a little like down below and stuff like that. So thanks for watching, and take care.